Hello everyone, Donut Tony here, and welcome to another episode of the Retro series. Now, normally I would record these episodes at least a couple of months ahead in case of certain things like illness or anything like that. Like, for instance, we're in February now, but normally you would see an episode that's been recorded about 4 or 5 weeks ago. Sometimes we do make an exceptions, and this is such an exception because this game came to everyone's attention of this amazing ZX Spectrum group, which you can see here on Facebook, uh, I think just under a week ago. The guy name is Chris Grillo, who's from Malta, and he's made a football management game in a retro style called Grassroots Manager. And a couple of days ago, he asked me and many others to have a go at it, and I did have a go at it, and I actually made an episode. I actually recorded a full episode playing the game, um, which was I think version 01.76, something like that. And I went back to him and saying, this is what I found. I really enjoyed the game, but there were certain aspects of the game that were, that I think he needs to look at, and that was mostly to do with the match speed, which even on normal was actually pretty quick. And then on there was, I think, far too many bookings in the English league. I played 3 league games and I had 3 men sent off in each league game, even with normal aggression. This was linked to how good the referees were, and the referees seemed to be a bit harsh, I would say. But anyway, we that was about a few days ago when we did that, and now he's now updated the version, and so I thought it was a bit fair if I actually now tried the game again. So anyway, this is the ZX Spectrum group, which I'm a member of Facebook. I've had it's a really nice group, all highlights of the ZX Spectrum days, and also a lot of these members are now members of my YouTube group, which I really appreciate. And my YouTube channel again is here. Currently got 184 subscribers. I'm trying to get 200 at least, which would be really nice. Here you can see that some of my games that have been released already have getting some nice views. There was I think the last one that was reviewed was the European 2 game there. As you can see, it's moving quickly. And then it does some highlights of various other games that were mentioned. And yeah, so if you have get the chance, please come and subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. If we get close to magical 200, that would be amazing. Again, those who are already subscribed, many thanks for doing this. It's greatly appreciated. But anyway, grassroots football. So basically, Chris came up with the idea. I think he quite a few years ago. Here we go. Here's just the main post that attracted us to the game quite a few days ago now, and it has got that retro football management feel. Hence why it's on this channel now. And I have played it, so this when we go back into the game again for me, I will notice some differences. But when I played it under the older beta version, because again this game's in beta, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was very colourful, but again, I will go through all that when we play the game. Now, if you're interested in getting it for yourself, then please do. Chris doesn't mind. This is where the link is. So basically, if you can see what I've highlighted, that's the main area you need to type into your search engine. If you just type where my mouse is, just type this little highlighted area, you'll get to this screen. And here you can download the game, you can donate. I would hope you donate some money towards it because it is definitely worth it. And also, yeah, you have plenty of enjoyment. You can play this on a standard PC. It doesn't matter which Windows platform you're on, from Windows XP right up to Windows 11, you can play it. And I'll show you what the game actually is about. So obviously I downloaded the updated version. So this is the first time I'm playing the updated version, and we're going to review this one and replacing the original episode 36, which was going to be the previous version of this game with me having a footnote saying the game's been updated. So now I've had the chance to try to record this now because I've actually been unwell for a few days. I've actually had a very bad cough, so my voice is still not fully with me. That I'm going back into this and going to record the updated beta version of this game. So I need to find it first. There's all my retro files. You can see all the screenshots I've done there. I'm going to load it up, and there we go. You can hear the game there. What I do, because you can't change the resolution of the screen, I'm going to leave it like that. So you can choose a theme, Commodore 64 or Sinclair. I'm hoping it's Sinclair. That's definitely a Sinclair loading screen, so that's really cool. So we select load game, or new game, sorry. And now this is a difference from what you can see in the screenshots here. We get limited to 3 countries. You get England, obviously, Italy and Malta. Chris is from Malta, so it's good he's put Malta in, but we're going to select England. I'm going to select the team I did from last time, which was Oxford, so I'll make it on par for the last review. It's a mouse-driven game, so you don't have to worry about any special keys or anything like that, or trying to find the keys, as many do many Spectrum games when using an emulator. So I wanted to select Oxford, so it's number 32. The only thing is, which I think one thing that could be improved, if you can get your mouse to actually click on the team number. Oh, or can you? No, you can't. And then that's the team you pick. So for instance, if I was clicking number 8 for Cambridge, 8 would come down there, but it doesn't. So you have to do it the manual way, which is through these arrows here. So I can either go backwards, which is probably what I'm going to do, because it's probably quicker to get to 32 backwards. So backwards, there we go, 48, and then I'm collecting this, and then it goes all the way down to 32. Oops, 32. Take over. Initial screen, and there we go. Here's the main options. Now again, I must stress this game is in beta, so some of these will not work. For instance, the finance screen hasn't been done yet, the transfer screen hasn't been done yet, and the amenity screen, which is going to be very good to do. I've never seen other games really use the amenities that much, especially concessions and club shop. But obviously all these will be done on the future releases of the game. So we won't talk about these 3 sections too much because they're not fully done yet. But I'll just show you quickly. So obviously that was finances, transfers and amenities. So these are the screens that do work. This side, the players, your players, obviously the league table, fixture list, your results, and the next match. So let's click on the players first. And here you can view your own players. Any release players, so any players that you've got on your side that you just want to get rid of quickly, you can release them. Obviously, as the transfer list isn't working at the moment, you can't. The only players you can bring in are Youth Academy players, which is great. It's good to see a Youth Academy program in this game. I haven't seen many retro games that do Youth Academy. I think one of the few ones I've seen is Football Director 2, perhaps. I think there's a few others as well. But anyway, review players, release players, you've had program. Again, fitness training, we'll do that in a minute. You can edit all the team names, you can edit all the player names. Obviously, I am going to edit a player name in a minute. I'm going to call one of the strikers Donut, as you do. So let's view our players. So standard player names. Again, it's nice to see that I'm not using the standard England World Cup 82 player names or the England World Cup 86 player names, or in some cases England World Cup 1990 player names. These are player names, just general surnames. But again, you've got the option to change all these surnames, so you can change it to whatever you want to. So you've got your age, you've got your skill level, fitness, DB is actually games played, each player is played, and goals is goals, and then YC, work in progress. So Chris can probably say in the comments what YC actually means. So the skill levels are basic Football Manager 82 ratings from 0 to 5, and then fitness of 0 to 20. So if you played the Football Manager games and the clones of the Football Manager games who use this rating, like I think On the Bench uses this, Football Director 1 definitely uses this. So if you're used to that, you're used to it. Now, the good thing about this is you can easily select players by just clicking on the player number and select the players, but we'll do that when we get to our next game. Click to return to players page, release players, so we click there. You can enter a player name. Again, this is all PC. You can type in a player number and then release them, but I would not do that at the moment unless I'm putting a youth player in. Like, actually, let's take number 10 out, Bell. So Bell's gone, so you can see there's nothing in Bell now, and return. just what's going to happen. Let's go to Youth Academy program, and we've got some twos there, but I'm going to bring in a Youth Academy player into the side and see if how he's going to progress, because he will progress by putting him on the subs bench or something like that. There's other ways that Chris knows how these players progress. So I'm going to select, he's got to be a midfield, and I was going to think of a midfield 16-year-old, but there isn't any. So I had to select one of these 18-year-olds. Sutherland, let's put Sutherland in. So click on player, number 3. So I actually click on the player this time. And there goes, Sutherland's in the side. Bit of a font issue there, but he's in there now. So we're going to check on him, see if he will progress. Click on return the players page. Form and fitness, let's go and put some fitness. Now, you've got 290,000 in the bank, but money does go up quite high, quite quickly in this game, I've noticed. And as we're only playing this game for a little while, I will do a bit of more training. Enter player, so I'm going to put Sutherland and get him to train. Minimal fitness achieved. Okay, so it didn't really work for him, and I can't select him again, so I can select, let's select Williams, who's probably our best player. Try to get that fitness up. It did. His fitness went up by 2, so it went up to 10. Now, I've noticed on previous attempts of doing fitness that it does vary. So there's a good variation here. So it's not always going to be the same, but they will occasionally be the same thing. So let's enter X and press enter to exit training. We're going to alter team player's name now. Edit player's name and then type in Grimes 16. And type in, obviously I don't have to worry about the keyboard because this is just PC keyboard, so I can type quite quickly. Donut goes in straight away there, so that's cool. And then you just press enter again to stop, to cancel it, and then it gives you a choice here. Again, screens are nicely presented, the font is really good. I like to see the color, the variations of color here, that's cool. So that's the players, and obviously we're going to see our fixture list. So this is the first round for opening fixture. So you can click here from week 1 right up to week 15. I don't see any cups in this game though at the moment, so I think it's just league at the moment, which is fine. Yeah, sorry, occasionally I might cough still. So we'll go to the next match then. Let's play a game. And as you can see, we're going to be against BOL, which is Bolton. Nice little screenshots at the back there. I like those screen backgrounds. Reminds me of the old Championship Manager series. As you can see, Bolton's team already been picked, so obviously we need to pick. We've got a referee who's only on skill level 1, so he's not the best referee, so we could probably get away with a few things. You have to keep an eye on his skill and hardness. The more skillful he is and the more hardness he is, it means the more strict he will be. Probably why I got a lot of players sent off in my previous version of this. So anyway, edit squad. So to select players, it's very easy. You just move your cursor over the player and click the player. That's it. See, the little P appears. So obviously I'm going to do this quite quickly. Jackson, Johns, Williams. That's Williams midfielder, sorry. So I need to put Green in. A lot of my players are unfit, it notice. Warner. Shall we give our 18-year-old a game? Yeah, why not? Actually, our midfield is probably our strongest. So 3, 4, 2 attackers, Donut and Lifeson. That's 11 players. I think you need to select a substitute as well. No, it doesn't. Okay, but you can easily select the player. The P appears and the P disappears. Don't see any substitutes in this. But anyway, we go to back. Players in team 11. Yep. Play match. Reserves. Maybe you could just select any of the reserves. So Sutherland, this 18-year-old is going to make his debut. I might as well. Playing style. Now again, the referee's on skill 1, so I might turn up the aggression. No, keep the aggression as normal. Player style offensive. It's good. It's nice seeing all this. Gives you good options here. Match speed. Now let's go to slowest. This is what caused me problems when I tried this game before. When it was on normal, the match actually was too fast. Now, I won't talk much during the match because I just want to let you see what happens. Hopefully you can view this quite well. The screen, I'm afraid I can't improve the screen size. It's going to be that size, so I'm hoping you've got good magnifying glass and seeing this. I'm sure in time Chris will improve the screen resolution to make it a little bit bigger. Be nice to be a bit bigger. But anyway, let's play the game. So I'm just going to turn the game sound off. Well, the game's still going on, but I've actually turned the sound off so you can hear me a bit better because I've learned that last time talking over the game sound, you barely hear me. Oh, Donuts just scored. There we go. And another goal straight away. Who? Oh, it's them. So, oh my God, there's a rush of goals here. We're not doing very well, are we? We're losing 4-1. It's good to see that the actual booking count has gone down. So when I was playing the previous beta version of this, there was about 8 bookings in total in one game, and no one's been sent off yet. So what can we say about this? The match screen is very good to watch. Good version of color here. Sound is being used a lot, which is great to hear. And there's various comments coming around here. I hope you can read all of them. We lost 4-1 though. Could this be a good chance? Oh, make that 5-1. Not the best of starts for us, really. Um, there's no difficult setting in this game. It's just one difficulty. So, the game is still going on, actually. I'm quite surprised here. Well, at least Donut scored twice. There we go. So, we lost 5-2. So, what's the great things about this game is the sound. The sound is amazing, especially in the match highlights. Word of warning, when you're in headphones, that goal noise can really go through your brain. Made me startle a few times when I first heard it. But so you can clearly see that both sides are clearly labelled here. This little indicator means how many times you were booked. So we were booked once. They were booked, I think, 5 times. Now notice in the game commentary that both players were booked, but it was the booking only went to the Bolton player, not our player. So in theory, we should really have 2 bookings. But you can clearly see that the other side's names, scorers, which is great. Obviously, they're in blue, we're in yellow, hence we lost 5-2. And Donut scored 2 goals. So, yeah, and the commentary comes through this screen down here, and there's some great animation, especially when a yellow card is shown, and you'll see maybe when a red card is shown, it's slightly different, and also when there's a penalty. And also, when there's a penalty, you'll hear the crowd noise die down, waiting for the penalty to be taken, which is a nice little trick there, and it's great to see as well. So that's one game done. So we click results. I'll put the sound back on now. So the results are done very quickly because again, this game is built for PCs, not like the Spectrum games which take a little bit longer. So we lost to Bolton. And the table's been updated, so we're bottom of the table. So you can see 3 go up, 3 go down. Be interesting to see if there is Division 4 on this, because this is based on the old English League, because Division 3 does not exist anymore. Division 3 equivalent would be League 1 now. So 3 go up, 3 go down. There's 3, 6, 9, 12, 16 teams in each league. So 32 games in the league. Again, I don't see any cups in this yet. And then if you get injuries and knocks, the player names come up here. So we're 3 at the moment. The finance screen, great little finance screen. I think Chris is being quite generous to lower teams because you would not normally get £100,000 gain for that for a home game. Being an Oxford supporter, I know that we barely get enough to survive. So it's good to see the little icon, all the finances for that day being cut down, including the attendance and stuff like that. Again, good use of color and font. And we're back to the screen again. So obviously you'll carry on playing each game. So we'll see what happens now when we play another game. Let's view our players, see if Sutherland, no, still 5. Oh yeah, that's one thing I noticed actually during the halftime. I was trying to click on tactics, but it did not let me. So it looks like tactics in the middle of the game has not been done yet, or I might have done a mistake, I don't know. Click return to players' names. Obviously, let's go do some more fitness. Let's do some more fitness for the youngster. Minimum fitness achieved. So he's only gone up 1 again, so it's not really working for him much. What about Williams? I don't mind spending. His fitness has gone up 11. He was on 10, and of course I think 1 fitness was spent because he was playing a game. Let's try Donut. Let's see what Donut happens. Minimal fitness achieved. Okay. I'm spending a little bit of money here, but again, we did earn 100,000 that last game. No, even our goalie's only gone up by 1. Again, we've got a pretty weak goalie. I'm wondering if anyone has played this, if you get exactly the same team names and fitness levels, or does it change? Actually, let's play our next game. So, again, I won't talk through the next game, but again, the sound can be pretty loud. So, I will turn the sound level a bit down actually, so it won't be so loud for you guys. But when I first played it, went right through my brain. Next game then, so against EXE, that's Exeter. Now this referee is a lot stingy, so I might have to be a bit more careful on the tackles here. So I'm going to edit the squad, take out Sutherland, the youngster, and put in a stronger midfielder and put in Brady. That should work. I might have to get rid of Warner and bring in Smith because his fitness is a lot better. That's 11 players, yep. So yeah, we're a bit down on defence. My field's better, forward's the same, goalie just 1 down, doesn't really matter. Play game, and then of course you can alter this. So I'm keep aggression as normal. Playing style. Yeah, let's go defensive. Offside trap on, off pressure on, match speed. Let's go to slowest again. You can go the match speeds. They're slowest, slow, normal, quick, lightning. We were on slow, which I think is good enough for this. And what we're doing, play match. So match is a bit low in volume now. Hopefully you can hear me. No, we missed. No, it's still not letting me do the tactics, I'm afraid. It's good to see the variation of comments here again. And we've scored for a change. Our defenders keep doing back passes. Oh well, didn't last long. Uh-oh. So booking for your opponent. Oh wow. I thought we were going to be booked there. 1-1. Dead on 90 minutes this time. Oh, good result for us actually in the end. So, what could possibly be improved? Well, things have already been improved. The match speed is much more generous than what I used. I did play it again. I played it the previous beta version. It was a lot. Normal speed was very fast. It'd be nice to see sort of like a match overview, like how many shots and stuff like that, if that could be done. But that'd probably be more coding. It'd be nice to see the game where the finance screen and the transfer list, especially, has been used. It'd be nice to see how much more you can do as a manager using going into the transfer market, bringing players in, how the actual transfer market works in this game, and also how the additional screens are going to be used, like the immunity screens, and how that's affected. What can you do? Increase prices of tickets or something like that? Um, this is was this a home game? Why only 530 people? Away fans 530. Does that mean there was only just over 1,000 people in this game? That's a weird one. I haven't seen away screen fans appear, or did I miss that on the last screen? Strange one, that one. Were we home or away for that? We were home. So a crowd of 8,000 suddenly went down to 1,000 in just one game. That's a bit. I know. I don't know. Um, so league table 1-1 there. So I like. Let's go to the positives then. So I like how easy it is for to get in. There's good use of color here. The background screens are brilliant. Picking players very simple. The if you know the basics of Football Manager games or the retro series, like the Football Manager itself and other games like that, Football Director on the ball, blah blah blah, um, you'll easily get into this. The learning curve is very gentle here. Um, Again, it'd be nice to see when the finances, transfers, and amenities, these three screens are fully used because at the moment they're only work in progress. So I'm sure we'll see that in future betas. Probably the next time I will look at this game and possibly review it is when there's a couple of beta versions, more beta versions done, so you can compare to this review. We will, there's a results and you can see it's nicely done there. Oh, the skill level. So each side is actually given a skill level. So for instance, Bolton Wanderers are the highest skill. So we lost 5-2 to probably the best side in the league. While Exeter were 44 and then Portsmouth may be one of the worst. So we'll show one more game and I think that'll be the end of the review. But overall, I really enjoyed this game. Give Chris as much support as possible. Again, go to his main page. Well, first you can either go to the ZX Spectrum main group here, chat to Chris on that, or go to his main page again using that address up there, and also go to my channel. View my channel if you can. Always good to have people watching my channel and subscribing if you can. I always appreciated people subscribing to my channel, and of course, comment if you've played this game already, or if you've got any questions about this game, then I'm sure I can answer and get Chris to answer as well. We will play one more game, I think, and then that'll be it. So Portsmouth, they're meant to be the weaker side, but you can see there we're probably just as good as them, but we've got one player injured, looks like it, because we've only got 10. Referee, skill 4, so pretty okay average referee there. So I need to, so 1, 4, 3, 2. So who isn't playing? Why is this player suddenly not picked? Well, did we play with 10 players? I very much doubt that. Anyway, put Williams in. That's an obvious one because he wasn't picked. Keep the side as they are. Sutherland. I was going to put Sutherland on at half time, but again, the tactical thing hasn't worked yet, so I'm guessing that's something Chris is working on. Might take one Atkins out and put Johnson because he's much fitter. Yep, take Jackson out and put White in because he's much fitter. Take Smith out. Warner is skillfully and only slightly unfit compared to Smith. But actually, a good side there. Back. Yeah, our midfield is quite good there. Again, these background screens are really good. So we're actually winning quite a few of those. Our morale is okay. Our fitness is better than their fitness though. So we should win this game, but we'll wait and see. So what I'm going to do, play a game, and then I'm going to move, the match screen is going to stay at normal. So this stays the same all the time. So remember you need to change it. So we're going to normal. So the game might go on a little bit quicker this time. Normal aggression, playing style, offensive, pressure, yes. Offside trap, yes. And then see what happens. Yes, it's done it again. Both players are booked and only Portsmouth got booked. So not both yellow cards came out, just one. Oh, Green's got sent off. Ah, can we hold on? It's all over. Interesting commentary a bit there, especially about the 10 men situation. It's saying it did mention that something like the opposition are trying to fight against you now because you've got 10 men. But then it's saying about a couple of seconds later, it said that their midfield is happy just to pass the ball along and in theory wasting time when they're actually losing. So that was normal speed. So you can see the game was a little bit quicker there, but we did win 4-2. So that was good. Don't scoring 2 goals there. But Portsmouth did have a bit of a comeback there in the second half, and then we were basically holding on even at 4-2 because Green then got himself sent off. So of course Green sending himself off means that he's suspended for the next game. But there's the table. We're now mid-table, which is much better than what my team was doing in the last beta version. We were bottom. And here we go, 5,000. So the attendance figure came back up again, and so we made 35,000 in that one. Transfer fees, obviously there's no transfers yet. And that's it. So that is end of my review for Grassroots Manager. Again, highly recommended to play this as it's free at the moment. Well, you can pay a little donation to Chris, which I think you should do really. It's a great little game, very colourful. It has got that retro feel. And yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know if you've played this already or interested in playing it. And please comment. And if you do like this channel, as always, please come and subscribe. Again, I'm aiming for 200 subscribers. We're at 184 at the moment. And yeah, there'll be another episode next week. So bye bye for now, and speak to you soon.